Damn. That shit. Oof. Alright.
We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
All right, fellas. Let's get back to trying to close this 2-game gap. Even this rivalry on.
It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. This is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Dickens. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
He wants to change this route. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Dickens.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Drives to back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality.
Breaks into the open. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
To the air on second down. Fires to the right. It's complete. And they're able to make the tackle.
Great catch.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard.
What the fuck? Hey, y'all niggas hit each other. Okay.
It will be first and goal from there.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan for one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the first down.
They'll run it on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They gotta let me come up off.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Doors.
Let's go. Let's get right back to 7-0 like the game.
The offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
I need to kick it back.
They get the first 7 of the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kentucky's offense will go to work for the first time today.
Or Quinn
try look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Okay, we got some stadium posting, man.
Came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons.
Okay.
And every week, those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
All right, we on the way.
Those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on.
Oh, let's go.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't
Let's
have a
go.
chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job.
Great
and
hit,
effort
strong
getting to the
save.
ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
We had a pick last time. We'll take the forced fumble this time. You know, should have just let you boy take it down. Straight at that motherfucker. Boom. That's what I'm talking.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right? You try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses. but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside, and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside, so the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter.
Oh my Lord! Did you?
Really great job.
Bro, that was out right
on that play, swatting the ball away.
What
Now
the
facing
fuck?
a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchdown.
Ain't that a bitch?
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's got it down the middle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Oh, wow.
Fires complete to the right. There he goes. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
I almost wish they would have called the offsides. Oh, it wasn't offsides. He just. I thought he charged.
So first down here as they go back to work. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. The give to the lone running back.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds space on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the air on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Blasted as he lets it go.
Come on.
Wildcats fired in from the red zone for the score.
Let me get up.
Extra point here will tie the game.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold onto the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A strike downfield. And the defense drags him down. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He might want another play. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Dickens.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way.
Oh, he's got some space.
Let's go.
At the 20.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Commodores. Once he got some room, it was over.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 6 over UConn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Let's go.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Dickens. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Dickens.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense got him at the 27. If it works, they tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
No, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. And you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, came up with a big sack the next play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. They'll immediately call timeout. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. That is no
Wow.
good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Going right to work up top. The short hands, it's Agnew. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Mills. Working their way closer and closer. Wow. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off.
Bruh, get the fuck out of here. They called my timeout after the nigga kicked the ball.
From inside his 5.
The fuck?
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped.
I called the shit before the nigga kicking. Y'all let the nigga kick it.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
That shit y'all on.
Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And to get rid of it quickly. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, where they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Yes, sir.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism...
Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Mills. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense, quick tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Agnew. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, Kentucky! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Oh my Lord.
This nigga threw it behind. Man, he was looking for running room, couldn't find that, but they'll have it.
Oh, dude, see, did you just not put your hands up? What the fuck is that? You just threw it behind.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Mills. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working
Let's
on
go.
the left side. He's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Make the tackle.
Headed to the end zone. And
You gotta make that fucking tackle, bro. You gotta make that fucking tackle. Gums. Gumbo, Gumby, and Gums. What the fuck? Fuck are you? You just can't miss no tackle like that. You gotta have a seat. You gotta have a seat. That tackle probably just changed the
Kentucky.
trajectory of the game.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That's reeled in. It's Dickens. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option. The pitch.
Put it in front of
the
him.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that
Put it
play.
in front of him.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got his man. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Oklahoma is 25 and they 3-4.
Period to go
What
to see who can make
the
the
fuck?
winning plays and come home with the victory. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side now. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal.
Yeah. So you gotta catch that, bro.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Bro, why can my team not kick within 20 of the regular field goal kicker did some goofy shit like that? Sub the punter in, he do the same goofy shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't nobody fucking kick?
But he missed it. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and beating the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man right. And the 45 on its way. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Leaves it with the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to NC State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wide.
Terrible.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Yeah, y'all know that pick was bullshit. And y'all know that kick was bullshit. That's why you glitched out. Oh, you didn't glitch out. Okay.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Kentucky going quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. All wideouts, no backs. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. His drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Works the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things.
Going for it all.
He overshot him, or he didn't try to catch it.
Third time today. Takes it the other way.
That's bogus.
Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only... There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.